Moses is the son of Satan. Now, a lot of y'all might not agree with this, but I'm going to explain to you why. Now, I've explained to y'all 1,000 times that Satan is really a woman. You see what I'm saying? Satan is not a man like how they try to portray in the Bible and how they try to say in things like this. Satan is a woman entity, a feminine entity pretending to be a man. That's who Satan is. Now, who is Satan? You have to understand that Satan would be Eve that they talk about in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? The first wife of Christ. Understand that. Now, they tell you that after Eve was kicked out of the garden and whatnot, her name was changed from Eve to Lilith, which Lilith and Satan is pretty much the same damn thing. Understand that. So, before all that happened, you have to understand that Christ and Eve had a child together. And that child was named Joshua. Now, they try to say in the Bible that the first son was named Cain. That's not true. The first son name was Joshua, family. And that right there was the son of Christ and Eve, aka futuristic Satan. Now, that's when the damn serpent comes along. That's when the devil comes along. Eve ended up having an affair with the so-called serpent, the devil. So once that's discovered and that's found out, Eve gets kicked out of the garden. She ends up staying in a relationship with this so-called serpent, and they have a child together. And they say in the Bible that that child was named Abel, but that son was actually named Moses, family. You see what I'm saying? So this is where you get the whole misconception as far as with the holy tablets and shit when they talk about Enki and Enlil. You see? And they say that Enlil was the full blood, and then they say that Enki was half reptilian. That's the story that you're talking about right here, right now. And this story goes in so many different angles. You got Ishmael and Isaac, where they say that Ishmael is the half reptilian or half, you know what I'm saying? It's the same story that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. In every single pantheon, they just change the names. Now, they say that Cain killed his brother. That's not true either. See, Moses is the real Judas. Understand that. Moses is the one who became jealous of his brother Joshua, who is really Yahushua, because Yahushua got famous as the prophet he was. He got famous, he got rich. Moses got mad. Moses got jealous. Moses wanted what Yahushua had. So Moses turned his half-brother over to the Romans. That's the truth of the matter. And you have to understand the whole plot. It was pretty much scripted by so-called Satan, Eve. Because even Eve didn't like her son, Yahushua. Because Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? Yahushua was going to take the throne. She wanted Moses to take the throne because she got kicked out of the garden. So she was already bitter and upset and angry at, you know what I'm saying, the Christ, the Father, which is Yahuwah. She was already pissed off with him. So she like, fuck Yahushua and fuck Yahuwah. You see what I'm saying? That's the story of how that shit goes, y'all. Understand it.